This was an American Heart Association statement that was commissioned by a number of councils from the American Heart, and involved experts, from both the basic science fields and the clinical fields concerning the role of vascular factors in cognitive impairment, both on vascular basis as well as Alzheimer's disease and neurodegeneration. So so a group was put together, and different sections of the issues were assigned to different people depending on their expertise, and so they searched the literature to get the latest on each particular aspects, and then we assembled the whole thing together, edited, made it look like it was written by one person, that kind of stuff, and so on. So the idea, why did the council of the AHA asked us to do that? Because there is a lot of literature that has emerged over the past 5 years, utilizing really advanced technologies to look at the vasculature, which has never been done before, namely the single cell, the single nuclei sequencing, RNA sequencing of the vasculature, which has been done in mice, has been done in humans, has been done in humans with Alzheimer's disease. And so, and what are the implications? So we were asked to. So how did that data alter or refine whatever we knew? And the other area that came out was that the involvement of the cerebral vasculature in proteostasis, all right, which is removal of protein waste from the brain, mainly amyloid, tau, alpha-synuclein, and other proteins that are released as part of neural activity. And they need to be removed, otherwise they accumulate in the brain, as it occurs in some of these conditions, and make things worse. So as we put the data together, it became obvious that we had to redefine the concept of cerebral vasculature. Because when you say cerebral vasculature, most people think about intracranial cerebral blood vessels. But we felt that there was a lot going on in the extracranial vessels feeding the brain. So for mainly both on the functional standpoint, because those vessels, regulate blood flow as much as the intravascular vessels do, the intracranial vessels do, so that they contribute to the regulation. Second, they're a major source of pathology. A large number of strokes comes from the carotids, all right? And if there is neck vascular occlusion, people can get hypoperfusion dementia. So whatever goes on outside the cranium is very, very important, number one. Number two, so we included in the neurovasculome, in the neurovasculature, also extracranial vessels. The other one was the role of meningeal blood vessels, the coverings of the brain. So the meninges have emerged as a very important neuroimmune organ. And in this function, the action is in the blood vessels. They allow cells to get in and out. There are channels that connect the bone marrow of the skull to the meninges. So there are lymphatic vessels in the meninges that drain some of the interstitial fluid and CSF, all right? So we decided to use the term neurovasculome to indicate the cerebral blood vessels from the aortic arch, okay, all the way to the venous side, emerging from the meninges, the venous sinuses emerging from the meninges, and the blood, the lymphatics that originate in the meninges, and they run along the venous system. All right. So that's kind of the redefinition of the neurovasculome. What we mean by that term, and the rationale for doing it. Yeah.